Rational inequality, or given example is x minus 4, x plus 1 over x plus 5, x minus 2 is less than or equal to 0. So first thing, in order to solve, we're going to solve this. In order to solve this rational inequality, you're going to copy the denominator, equate each denominator to 0. X plus 5 is equal to 0. X minus 2 is equal to 0. Kailangan pala sa rational inequality, ganito ang form. 0. Kailangan 0 dito sa kabila. Kailangan na isang rational expression lang dito. Alam mo, kung meron ditong 1 plus x plus 2 over x is less than or equal to 1. So, i-transpose mo ito para maging 0 dito sa kabila. And then, kailangan na ito sila, you're going to make that as one rational expression or one fraction. First, x plus 5 is equal to 0 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. Equate each denominator to 0. So, x would become negative 5. Transpose mo lang sa 5, magiging negative 5. Dito, i-transpose mo sa negative 2, magiging positive 2. And denominators, if you're going to plot them, ganito ang gagawin. It's a circle without shade. Kasi nga, they are in the denominator, they will make this rational inequality undefined. So if you're going to plot them in the number line, si negative 5 at saka si 2, mauna si negative 5 kaysa kay 2. This is negative infinity. This is positive infinity. So negative 5, you're going to make a circle without shade. Circle without shade. Ibig sabihin, hindi sila part sa solution set nitong rational inequality because they make the rational inequality or rational expression undefined. Next, copy the numerator. X minus 4 is equal to 0. Copy it and equate it to 0. X plus 1 is equal to 0. To solve this, x would be equal to, transpose mo ang negative 4, magiging positive 4. You're going to transpose positive 1, it will become negative 1. So it's positive 4 and negative 1. So si positive 4, after siya ni 2, sa negative 1 before negative 5 and after pala negative 5 and before negative 2 sa gitna nilang dalawa. So for you to know if it is shaded or not, titingnan mo dito sa rational inequality symbol or the symbol of inequality. So it has equal sign sa baba. Kapag may equal sign, ibig sabihin yan shaded. Ang gagawin mo dito, shaded. Kasi may equal sign dito, ibig sabihin it should be shaded. Ibig sabihin kasali sila sa solution set. However, kapag wala siyang equal sign, it would not be shaded. The same with this one. The same with this too. So first, the next thing you're going to do in order to solve the rational inequality, you're going to identify now numbers in this interval from negative infinity to negative 5 or negative 5 to negative infinity, in between negative 5, negative 1, negative 1, 2, 2, 4, and 4 to positive infinity. So mag-identify ka ng mga numbers niyan. Pwede negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, negative 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, negative. You're going to choose the easiest para madali lang ang solving. So the easiest in here could be negative 6 or negative 10. But for us, we're going to choose negative 10. Dito, negative 5 and negative 1, pwede negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 2.1, negative 3.5, but we're going to choose negative 2. Negative 1 to 2. Negative 1, 0, 1, 2. So, kasi mas madali ang 0 kaysa 1, so let's have 0. 2 to 4. 2 to 4, 2, 3, 4. So, no choice. 3. Kung gusto mo 3.1, you can do that. For 4, pwede 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's have 5. So these are our values of x. To check if the rational inequality is true in here, so what you're going to do is x minus 4, x plus 1 over x plus 5, x minus 2 should be less than or equal to 0. So, let x be equal to negative 10 kasi negative 10 ang pinili natin, so let x be negative 10. So, lahat ng x, palitan mo ng negative 10. So, it will become negative 10 minus 4, negative 10 plus 1, negative 10 plus 5, negative 10 minus 2. Lahat lang ng x, pinalitan mo ng negative 10, should be less than or equal to 0. So, negative 10 minus 4 is negative 14. Negative 10 plus 1, it's negative 9. Negative 10 plus 5, it's negative 5. Negative 10 minus 2, it's negative 12. Less than or equal to 0. Negative 14 times negative 9, magiging positive. Positive 90 plus 36, 90 plus 36, 126. Am I right? Sana tama. So next, over negative 5 times negative 12, that's positive 60. Is this true or false? This is false. Ibig sabihin, false dito. Next, let x be equal to negative 2. So, negative 2 minus 4. Lahat ng x dito, palitan mo lang na negative 2. Negative 2 plus 1 over negative 2 plus 5, negative 2 minus 2. Negative 2 minus 4, that's negative 6. Negative 2 plus 1, negative 1. Negative 2 plus 5, 3. Negative 2 minus 2, negative 4, less than or equal to 0. Negative times negative, positive. 6 times 1, 6. 3 times negative 4, negative 12. So, magiging negative, pwede rin negative 6 over 12 is less than or equal to 0. Is this true or false? Yeah, negative is always less than 0, so this is true. Usually, sa intervals, kapag false, true, alternate yan sila. But let us check. So, let x now be equal to 0. 0 minus 4, 0 plus 1, over 0 plus 5, 0 minus 2, should be less than or equal to 0. 0 minus 4, that's negative 4. 0 plus 1, 1. 0 plus 5, 5. 0 minus 2, negative 2. Less than or equal to 0. Negative 4 times 1, negative 4. 5 times negative 2, negative 10. Less than or equal to 0. Negative, magiging positive. 4 over 10. 4 over 10, 4 over 10, is it less than or equal to 0? True or false? Ang positive ba is mas maliit sa 0? That's false. So, false. Next, x is equals to 3. So, if x is equals to 3, so, magiging 3 minus 4, 3 plus 1, over 3, 3 plus 5, 3 plus 5, 3 minus 2. Less than or equal to 0. 3 minus 4, that's negative 1. 3 plus 1, 4. 3 plus 5, 8. 3 minus 2, that's positive 1. Is it less than or equal to 0? Negative 1 times 4, negative 4. 8 times 1, 8. Is this less than 0? A negative number is always less than 0, so this is true. So the answer is true. Let's have 5. So 5 minus 4, 5 plus 1, 5 plus 5, 5 minus 2. Is it less than or equal to 0? 5 minus 4, 1. 5 plus 1, 6. 5 plus 5, 10. 5 minus 2, 3. Less than or equal to 0. 1 times 6, that's 6. 10 times 3 is 30. Is it less than or equal to 0? It's false. Kasi mas malaki siya sa 0, so dapat 6 over 30 is greater than or equal to 0. So, this one will be true. This is false. So, as you can see, saan siya dyan? True. True siya, galing dito, patungo dito. And from 2 to 4. Ibig sabihin, the interval is kapag hindi siya shaded, ganito ang gagawin. Kapag hindi siya shaded, ganito lang. Less than lang, walang equal. So from negative 5, less than x, less than or equal to negative 1. Kapag shaded siya, lagyan na siya ng equal. Ibig sabihin, x is between negative 5 and negative 1. This one is hindi siya shaded, so less than lang. X. Shaded siya, so may equal 4. So this is x should be between 2 and 4, including the 4. So the answer for this rational inequality is this one. The solution sets are x such that x is in between negative 5, kopyahin mo lang yan, or, lagyan mo ng or, 2x 4. Copy this. And this is now the answer.